Trampolines are brilliant pieces of equipment. They're really good exercise, and usually they actually attract kids from age 2 up to teenagers, which makes them a great investment. Unfortunately, they have one downside. They are huge and spectacularly ugly. If you put one in a garden, all you end up seeing is the trampoline. So you might think I don't have one in the garden, but actually I do. It's there. No, really, it's there. Just a minute. Kids! You see, it's a sunken one. And actually, it's remarkably easy to do. I'll explain. First job is to mark where the trampoline's going to go. You can do this really easily by turning upside down and going around the edge. No problem. When you've done this, you need to actually then dig the hole. You can do it by hand, it's very good exercise, but you might find it easier to use a mini digger. You can hire them by the day, they're about sort of £150 for a day's hire, or you can hire them with a person, they're significantly more then, but if you don't trust yourself with a mini excavator, that might be best. When you dig down, you'll see that there's topsoil first, for about the first probably foot or so. It's darker and richer than the rest of the soil. Put that to one side because you don't want to waste it. Beyond that is subsoil, and you probably will need to take that off site, which can again cost a bit if you need to put it in a skip. Otherwise, if you've got a larger garden, you might be able to find an area where you could lose it beneath some other topsoil. When you've dug the hole out, to help with drainage, you can put a sump in the centre. That's basically like a little well or pit that you fill then with rubble and top off with some coarse sand, and it will drain away any excess water away from the trampoline base. And finally, you construct the trampoline and you simply drop it into the hole. If you need somebody at the bottom to make sure it's all level as you put it in, you can make a little escape hole which you can fill in afterwards. And the final job is just to turf around the edge of the trampoline. And if you do this with using a little bit extra turf, you can fill in any little tiny gaps by the edge of the trampoline. You do this by taking the turf a little bit longer, rolling it in on and under on itself, and then peg it down with some tent pegs until it's taken. And that'll give you a really lovely final finish to everything. After about 3 weeks, when it has really grown in, you can take those tent pegs out and you're left with a lovely sunken trampoline.
La 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 la.